Breaking. Did Diddy fire his attorney? And Diddy's attempt for bail the third time? Now let's get to it.
You be open to a plea bargain?
Well, it's not up to me. It's up to Mr. Combs, and I don't see it happening.
Why?
Because he believes he's innocent. He believes he's innocent, and what's more, he believes that he needs to stand up, not just for himself, for his family, and for everybody who's been targeted by the federal government. Mr. Combs feels A, he's innocent, which is why he's not going to plead guilty. B, he's going to be truthful about this case because he wants to portray that to the people who have loved him his whole life. And I think he also feels an obligation to people in general. Maybe it's black people, maybe it's white people, maybe it's anybody who's ever felt aggrieved and targeted by the government. He feels an obligation to those people to say, you know what, maybe I can break the model. Maybe I can show the world that a black man can win, in federal court.
As they speak, as many of you know, our law firm has been at the forefront of some of the most important litigation in the United States. We like the tough cases. We thrive in the complicated cases. We've handled over the last 25 years some very big and very important cases. I believe that this one may surpass them all. There are many facets to this. The conduct we will describe today occurred over more than 20 years. There are many people and many entities involved. And we're going to follow this evidence wherever it takes us. We will find the silent accomplices. We will expose the enablers who enabled this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter, no matter who the evidence implicates. These brave victims who have stepped forward deserve nothing less. The biggest secret in the entertainment industry, that really wasn't a secret at all, has finally been revealed to the world. The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward. Our team has had, at this point, more than 3,285 individuals contact us with people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases. And you should know, to the extent the clients feel comfortable, we also intend to make these individuals available to the authorities, specifically to the FBI. And you should also know a few of them have already been spoken to by the FBI. Now, before we discuss the nature of the claims and claimants themselves, let me comment on the large volume of calls we have received since our first announcement. Even before the indictment of Sean Combs, we had received a small volume of calls and had screened a handful of cases. After the indictment of Sean Combs and the announcement that we were pursuing these claims, the floodgates opened. People who wouldn't otherwise, for a variety of reasons, are now stepping forward to make their voices heard and to pursue justice. But no, most of these people are scared. They fear backlash in their communities. They fear backlash in their own families. They are afraid of retaliation from the perpetrators and their associates. They are rightly afraid for their own personal safety. I expect that through this process, many powerful people will be exposed. Many dirty secrets will be revealed. We know what we are potentially up against. And as is always the case in situations like this, when a celebrity is involved, people can be downright mean and nasty. You would be shocked at the length fans will go, no matter the evidence, to the contrary, to defend celebrities they love. There's a reason for this word fans. They're fanatics. I've personally already been threatened multiple times on social media. And when I agreed to pursue this, I expected as much. This isn't my first rodeo. But victims who step forward to have their voices heard should not be subjected to that kind of conduct. They should not be targeted. I want to say this, and I want to be clear about it. Although we are vetting each call as stringently as we can, I always start with a mindset that I believe victims. I believe victims, because I understand the tremendous courage it takes to step forward. So if you're watching this, please hear me. If you're out there and you have been victimized, you are not alone. There is a great strength in numbers. You can seek redress. You can obtain justice. We can help you, and we will help you. That being said, as stated, we are vetting every call that we receive. We've had to turn away some. For each, we ask for corroboration. For each, we ask for the identity of witnesses. We also have collected pictures, videos, texts. We check venues, we check dates. We want to corroborate that the claims being made have legitimacy and merit. We have on staff now a former detective from the Major Offenders Unit of Houston Police Department who is helping us vet each claim. In a sense, we're being stringent because, as I said, these are not easy cases. They're very tough. The process is hard, and in some cases, the process is very lengthy. These cases are hard to prove. Many times it's the victim's word against the alleged perpetrator. Each of these victims will no doubt be publicly attacked by the alleged perpetrators, and in some cases, the general public. The feckless and cowardly keyboard warriors love to attack. As I said, our law firms have been retained by 120 individuals at this point to pursue cases in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs. You should know, in this group, it is evenly divided between males and females. There are 60 males and 60 females who have joined us to pursue these claims as plaintiffs. In this group, 62% identify as African American, 30% are white, and the remainder Hispanic or Asian. The victims are from more than 25 states. The majority are from California, New York, Georgia, and Florida. I want to focus on the ages of these victims. When we talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of. The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024. If you wonder why there are so many alleged victims, that's your answer. We're talking about more than 25 years of this type of conduct. Now, although most...
Hey everyone, welcome to the mix. Like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. As you can see, what this video is going to be about, especially based off the clips I showed in the beginning. Yes. Oh my goodness. But before I continue with my commentary, reaction, opinion on this beautiful Tuesday, which is Legal Tuesday, you guys, how fitting of the topic, I need for everyone to like this video, share this video, get the video out there, share. It helps push your girl through the algorithm. Also drop some comments in the chat. Keep it respectful and peaceful. If you are interested in donating, hit that cash app, that zelle. It's in the description section of this post. Doesn't matter, you guys, $1, $2. Those who are subscribed can hit that thanks as well. Different amounts will populate, $1.99. All donations, you guys, are welcome and goes toward content enhancement creation. Listen to this video from beginning to end. Trust me, you guys, I won't keep y'all long. Now, as you can see what this video is going to be about. Yes, you see in the beginning, did Diddy fire his attorney, Mark Agnifilio, this guy right here? Yeah, I don't think so. To my understanding, he added a couple new attorneys to the legal team, but I could not find anything to confirm or deny if Mark was fired or not. I know a lot of people is like, dude, be all over these the television, the internet, you know. So, but I think he has a certain role with Diddy as far as legal wise. So I'm not surprised. That doesn't mean, I know it probably looks like, oh, he's an attention seeker. I've even said that too. But in my mind, I had to reevaluate things like, hey, maybe he has a specific role, like a legal PR role. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But no, I have not come across anything to say that he was officially canned, you know, fired in my Donald Trump voice. But yeah, so you see the new law firm that's in play now. New law firm meaning claims against Diddy. This guy, Busby Law Firm, high-powered attorney, held a press conference today on Legal Tuesday. Wow, you guys, just to give you a quick rundown, I think the press conference was probably about an hour or so long, or less than an hour, probably about 50 minutes. I'm gonna say that much. Don't quote me on that. But just to kind of recap what I came across from the press conference, or what I understood, he is representing about 120 victims. Basically, the youngest victim, you guys, is was at the time age 9. So that means the victim, to my understanding, is possibly older, obviously. But this has been going on, and I'm paraphrasing, for over a span of 20 plus years. So it seems like this guy and his law firm are welcoming like, hey, we got this. And he seems very confident in his efforts. He seems like one of those attorneys that do this for sport, meaning he loves the letter of the law. So wow, I did hear too, based off of my preliminary kind of research on Busby Law Firm, who is representing victims, 120, like I just said, who held that press conference today. I did a little research, not a lot, but to my understanding, this guy don't play. He's probably a billionaire, I heard. And this is coming from, I heard this from another attorney. Like, oh my gosh. And I think he's based in Texas, but he probably practices law, of course, in other states or whatever. But yeah, so I hear that he's, no joke, he's like a trifecta in the legal field, and has a substantial amount of years in practice, has the money, has the resource to hire private investigators, technology up to par, top tier. Oh gosh, he vets, as you heard him, he vets. He has a hotline as well. Oh my gosh, I don't see Diddy getting bail, because y'all do realize that he's going for another bail. And I'll go ahead and go over some excerpts of this article. As filed for an appeal 3rd times, I get into at his attempt for bail the 3rd time. So, but yeah, back to Busby, this high power attorney. Wow, oh my gosh. And he also mentioned too that what else did he say? That it's a combination of men and women. Oh my gosh. But what stuck out to me, you guys, about 60% of the alleged victims are African American. I was like, wow. So, but yeah. So do you all think Diddy will be granted bail? Again, he has appealed, reported also, like I said before, he fired this guy, Mark Agnilifio, excuse me if I said his name incorrectly, but I haven't came across anything to officially confirm that that attorney was fired. I don't think he has been fired. He's just probably playing a different role. When you have a team of attorneys, everybody has a role. So, but the new team of the new guys that's added to the roster in terms of attorney wise, one of them, last name is Shapiro. I think he's legal counsel for Roc Nation. So, and he's a high powered type of, I guess you could say, civil and defense attorney. So, but yeah, let me go ahead and head on over to this article, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts, commentary, reaction. Okay, everyone, I'm citing TMZ.com. Diddy assembles a legal dream team for new bail attempt. Like I was just stating, could third time be the charm? This article was recently posted on September 30th. Again, today is Legal Tuesday, you guys. Smash that like, share this video, get it out there, share. Let's engage in the chat to get your girl the mix through the algorithm. Okay, the article further cites Diddy is once again trying to get himself released on bond 2 weeks after he was arrested, and we are told he's building a powerhouse legal team to try to make it a reality. Court documents show the rap mogul's lawyer filed to appeal the most recent order denying him bond. Remember, he was denied bond twice, by the female bond judge, and then by the second judge. To my understanding, the second judge is a guy who, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, who will be overseeing the case. Okay, the appeal will be his third formal attempt to secure his release from behind bars as he awaits trial, and the appeal for a third bond attempt, to my understanding, is going to an appeals court. So the last two judges won't be looking at it, to my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Okay, the article further cites sources close to Diddy tell TMZ the rapper has added 2 more attorneys. So added, you guys. So that's why I say the attorney that was in the beginning on that clip, Mark, I have not read anything to say that he was fired. So it looks like Diddy has added 2 more attorneys, one named Anthony Rico and Alexandra Shapiro. To my understanding, you guys, and this is the mix interjecting, Alexandra Shapiro, to my understanding, represents Roc Nation. Is like their in-house legal counsel. So like, meaning he works for Roc Nation, that particular attorney. So correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but it's being reported that, yeah, Shapiro is part of Roc Nation's legal team. So that's interesting if that is true. So connect the dots, pay attention, y'all, stay woke. Okay, the article further cites to the legal team. So he added to the legal team working on his highly publicized criminal case. For those wondering, Alexandra is not related to famed defense attorney Robert Shapiro. Yeah, I knew that. Tony is known as one of the finest trial attorneys in the country, and Alexandra has been called one of the best appellate lawyers practicing today. Sounds like Diddy is building his own dream team of sorts. And it goes into TMZ broke the story. Diddy was arrested by federal agents in Midtown Manhattan at the Park Hyatt New York hotel on September 16th and was arraigned the next day in court, where he was charged with African racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Article further cites Diddy's arrest came 6 months after federal agents raided his Los Angeles and Miami homes in connection with investigation. And I also heard, and this is the mix interjecting, that his New York apartment was allegedly raided too. So the father of 7, article further cites, has denied the various allegations leveled against him in this case and several civil suits, which I spoke about earlier. The civil suits, this major class action civil suit, 100+ people. You guys, sheesh, talk about Legal Tuesday. Again, smash that like, share this video. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscription button, and for everyone, hit the notification bell. That way you will be in tune with all the content I drop on my channel. So what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the chat. Do you think there is a strong possibility that Diddy will be granted bail the third time around? But I'm gonna go ahead and say it. No, I would be shocked if he's granted bail. You see what I posted in the beginning of that news clip? 120 alleged victims, civil suit wise. And if you guys do not know, civil is not criminal. Civil is dealing with the money part. So they're basically suing him for SA and some other, alleged allegations, dealing with quote unquote criminal acts. But again, it's a civil suit. But no. With 120 people being represented, and both male and female. Oh my gosh. And then the youngest at the time the incident or situation happened was 9 years old. And then I think so also Busby attorney said something about a 14-year-old too. Not saying that they're 9 and 14 now, but when the situation took place, I think they're clearly adults now. But don't quote me on that. No, Diddy ain't getting out. He ain't getting out. He's not getting out. They are really piling on. And when everybody was saying, oh, Bill Cosby, oh, R. Kelly, I'm like, y'all better be careful with how this law is being navigated. Although this is a RICO charge for Diddy, and same with R. Kelly was hit with the RICO in New York case. And I don't think R. Kelly was hit with the RICO in the Chicago case, but those were other charges. which I didn't agree with, you guys. So check out some of my legal related content, my playlist on R. Kelly and all of that. Hopefully you'll be able to understand where I'm coming from a black and white perspective. And I'm not speaking of race, I'm talking about paper wise, you know, legal wise. So, but yeah. And I keep saying this here on my channel, deserves a right to a fair trial. You can't be picking and choosing and cherry picking who you feel deserves a right to a fair trial, because the person that is not getting a fair trial, whether it be from the state level or federal level, that can be used as precedence moving forward. And that can affect whomever. You know, whether you're low on a totem pole, whether you're a celebrity or non-celebrity, whether you're a billionaire, millionaire, a zeroaire, you know, whatever. So it's best to do this correctly the first time around. And in my opinion, give everyone a fair trial, right, wrong, or different. Even if the person is guilty as they still deserve a fair trial. But at any rate, what are your thoughts, you guys? Do you think Diddy fired Mark? I don't think so. I'm going to run some polls in the community section, so stay tuned, stay connected. The rabbit hole runs deep, and I really do believe Hollywood is being gutted like a fish, gutted. So don't be surprised, some of your faves, like I said, Shapiro, to my understanding, who's been added to Diddy's legal team, is a part of Roc Nation. Roc Nation is who? Jay-Z and Beyonce. So yeah, if I'm wrong, you guys correct me in the chat, but I do believe Alexandra Shapiro is affiliated with the Roc Nation's legal team, like counsel or whatever, or done some work for them. So, but yeah, the rabbit hole runs deep. So let me know your thoughts, you guys, on this. You know, let me know your thoughts down in the chat. I would love to know what you think. Also, stay tuned, stay connected to the community section. Polls will be ran. What do you think about the 120 civil allegations? Because it's 120 people levied against Diddy. They bankrupting this man. They bankrupting him. So, and shout out to the TMZ Toomey clip I played in the beginning, and shout out to Fox News Nation Alive, the clips I played in the beginning. Shout out to them. Have to give credit where it's due. Like this video, share this video, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.